the biggest youth show in the mother. Lindsay, thank you so much for choosing us to be a source of entertainment. You have not done a mistake. You've done yourself a very huge favor by choosing us, because we're going to make sure that you're entertained all the way till 6 o'clock. Now, we know it is February, so it is the month of love. So this show is dedicated to all the hopeless romantics that are out there. This one is exactly for you, and of course, the single people as well. Lindsay and Mikhail join us in the building to show us some couple workouts. We'll also talk all things that have to do with self-care, as well as being single on Valentine's Day, which sometimes might suck a bit, so we're going to get into a discussion about that. And last but definitely not least, we have the artist for the day. Ornell's is going to be blessing us with 2 fire tracks. Are you ready for an amazing show? Because I know I am. The Princess of Presenting is in the building. But of course, I'm not riding solo. I'm with my girl, Kizzy Keys, in the building. Kizzy Keys, in the building. Hi, Mama.
Hi, hey. Welcome to the best youth show in the motherland. Man, it's a Monday.
Yeah.
You know, Valentine's Day is kicking off tomorrow. We are in the month of love. So, of course, we know that February, of course, is associated with the month of love. But, you know, along with the fiction displayed comes that which is real or not, whether it is about the love language, the attributes of love, or sometimes it's just that the real thing is not there. So today we are discussing, you know, the real versus the fake when it comes to love and the month of love. And if you at home and you like to dive in and know what the conversation is about, we are EKSE Live across all social media platforms. Do keep on the conversation rolling on the social media platforms, man. It is EKSE Live across everywhere.
Absolutely. And I feel like it's so important to talk about these things, because sometimes you're in a different season of your life. So maybe, like, sometimes you're not in the Valentine season, but you're in your single season, and you're there going, man, nobody loves me, like nobody cares about me. But there's so many different forms of love. There's love in terms of friendships. I mean, a lot of people have been doing Valentines, which I absolutely love, where they get together with their friends and they just have an amazing time, which I love. Some people spend time with their families, and I think that's really important. Although Valentine's was specifically made for romantic relationships, I do also think that if you're not in one, you shouldn't be, like, it can be very depressing, I know that. That's why I'm saying, like, go out with your friends, have fun with your friends, call all your single girls up, say, hey, let's have a Valentine's. Call your mom up, take her on a date and say, happy Valentine's Day, mama. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to do.
Would you say that you are actually someone that believes in Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day, or is Valentine's Day every day?
I think it's peer pressure, man. For now, especially, no, genuinely, and I just,
It's peer pressure.
It's peer pressure, and definitely now in our days, I've seen so many tweets being like, "Oh, tomorrow I'm not going to be online. I'm going to be logged off. I don't want to see what people's partners are getting them because it's
Valentine,
pressure."
it's coming.
Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely all by yourself, and people are scared of that, to be like, hey man, everyone's gonna be posting their loved ones. So I think it's definitely peer pressure from that angle, and also just seeing how more extravagant the gifts are getting. People are getting pressure like, oh, if my partner doesn't get me a specific gift, like he doesn't love me.
What's your partner getting you?
Oh, my partner got me Air Force Ones that I've been wanting. So shout out to my baby daddy.
Shout out to your baby daddy.
I love him
Shout out
so
to your
much.
man.
Yeah.
You know, but I think...
What do you think? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake?
I personally think that Valentine's Day should be every day.
Yeah.
And this is just my personal opinion. I feel like celebrating love should be every day. It shouldn't just be on a particular day or a particular month. You should be celebrating love each and every day. Whether it's in your single area, whether it's in your relationship with your family, with your partner, with your friends. I feel like celebrating love should be every day.
Yeah, and also I saw a video, which is absolutely what I love, what you're saying. Should be every day, but I've seen people, men will be like, oh, why do women like Valentine so much? Why do women like Valentine so much? And then it's like, women barely sometimes don't get romance in their relationship, and that's one day when you actually have an opportunity for someone to actually be romance you. It's a one platform which you can show off as your partner, especially if your woman is into it. Sometimes people don't care, like kids, they're like, oh, I don't care. But if my partner says, Lua, it's Valentine's, I really like Valentine's, like, do something for me, I'll be like, you know what?
Make the effort.
You make the effort because you want it so much, right? So that's my thing.
And what do you think about when it comes to, you know, gaslighting your partner,
I feel like
manipulating them? I'm putting this out there because my girl, I'm serving this platter for you.
No, I feel like you should start. I'll follow after you. What do you think about it?
I feel like that's a difficult one.
Yeah.
It's treading on bittersweet waters, because I feel like it comes from either side.
Yeah.
And I think that in terms of manipulation, man, that has been happening.
Yeah.
That has been going around. And I think that it's tough.
It is.
Because I feel like it's very sensitive.
Yeah.
And you have to really be very particular about what it is that you are saying.
Absolutely. And just speaking of Valentine's Day, I also just think people need to understand people's love languages. Sometimes someone is not saying on Valentine's, hey, give me all these extravagant gifts, but someone's love language might be quality time. So they're saying, hey, let's go out for dinner. Like, I want to spend quality time specifically on the day of love. Or someone's love language might be acts of service. Like, okay, today your acts of service are, I'm going to make you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm going to maybe wash your socks or wash your clothes or etc. Like, there's so many ways in which you could show someone you love them. I think that with social media, it has changed into one specific thing, like get someone gifts, get someone this, which is part of it, especially if your love language is gifts. But it also cannot be gifts. It can be
So
other
your love
different
language
things.
is gifts?
I mean, third is gift. It's first quality time, then it is physical touch, then it's gifts. You?
I am hopelessly romantic.
Yeah.
I love letters. I love when someone shows me and tells me what it is that they feel about me.
Yeah.
So I love when people are, I'm literally old school. So
Yeah.
like you have to write me that letter. Don't type it out. You physically have to
Write
write
it.
it out.
Yeah.
And physical touch as well, and then gifts.
Oh, okay,
So,
same.
yeah.
So, oh, I love that. Do you know, in my life, actually, people are slacking. Oh, I have received a handwritten note. I was about to be
I think
like,
it's just it's so meaningful and
Yeah.
it's really raw and I just love the emotion that comes with it.
absolutely, I have to agree. But right now, though, we feel like we need to give you guys a moment to head over to our social media platform and show us all the love it is EKSE live across all social media platforms.
Yes, man. But right now, man, the conversation is continuing. So we also want to know from you what it is that's happening with your month of love, what it is that you're catching up to. Let us know, man. It's EKSE Live across all social media platforms. Do remember to keep engaging with us because, man, we have so much coming on the show. You do not want to miss it. But right now, guys, it is about to go down, man. It is about to go down. You know, we're about to breathe. Taking a fresh breath and then breathing out. I want to know from you what you're doing this month for Valentine's Day. Personally, you know, I think I'm just going to spend some single time because, guys, let me tell you, long distance, it's not for the faint-hearted. So with my person being miles away, I think we're going to do a little dinner via Zoom, and that's going to be amazing. So please do let us know on social media what it is that you're doing for Valentine's Day. Let us know. It is EKSE Live across all social media platforms. Right now, I think it's time to, you know, get our fitness on.
Yes.